Okay, so we are almost nearing the end of this series of videos on The Map is Not the Territory. And in this part of the video, I want to focus on you, and not just you. By you, I mean every human being on this planet, myself included. And this idea that we have in our minds about who we think we are. Are we human? Are we the self? Who exactly am I? And in this video, I want to explore that understanding. So throughout our lives, since we were kids, we've been taught that I am a human being. This is my physical body. This is who I am. The person I see in the mirror is who I am. And this is the image that I put out there in the world, and how others know me as a human being, as a person, as an individual with my own likes and dislikes, and my own sense of self. And in a sense, we get caught up in this understanding. We don't question it. We don't ask if this is really the case. We just buy into it because that's what everybody says. That's what everybody has been telling me since as long as I can remember. But who came up with this idea that you are a human being? And did this person know any better? So this definition that we have of what it means to be human. Okay, so let's say that calling yourself a human being is a idea, a model, a map of some sort. The question is, what is it pointing to? What does it mean to be human? What is that representation pointing to? Aside from the fact that this is what I call myself, this is what I refer to myself as a human being. What does that really mean? Who exactly is that being? First of all, when I'm born into this world, sure, I'm born human, right? But we need to go deeper to identify the intelligence, the presence, the awareness that took on the form, took on this physical body that we have labeled as a human being. So that's the first symbolic representation that we took on as being human. And as we grow up, as a child grows up, that child takes on different perspectives. The child has certain experiences in its life that it encounters. This forms the child's perspective. And as the child grows into an adult, literally the child has experienced countless different experiences that became this child's perspective. And all those perspectives put together becomes the child's sense of self, right? Now this person has certain qualities, certain attributes, certain characteristics, likes, dislikes, that makes this individual who they are and makes him or her different from somebody else who has their own set of characteristics and attributes and qualities. This sense of self is who you very much identify with and what you refer to as a human being, and what everybody else identifies with, right? What you put out there is your sense of self. What your mother or your father puts out there is their sense of self. What your friend puts out there is their sense of self. And we all have this sense of self that makes us who we are, which is an accumulation of your experiences throughout your life. But who are you prior to your sense of self? Who is the one who took on these qualities, these characteristics, these ideas, these beliefs, these opinions, these likes, these dislikes? Who is the one present who took on these qualities? That presence is always in the background. That presence is, in fact, I want to say the territory, but it's so much more. It transcends even the map and the territory. I would say your territory would be a sense of self, your idea of who you are. The map is who everybody sees you as, a physical person. The way you look, the way you act, the way you behave, your personality. What you project out there into the world is the map. Your sense of self is who you know yourself to be. The territory. But who you are is beyond any of this. You are the presence that took on your sense of self and this projected physical image that everyone else sees when they look at you. When you say I am, followed by a name, whatever your name might be, who is the I that you are referring to? Think deeply about that one. And whenever you meet someone, what you're looking at is a map, is a projection, a representation, not the essence, the beingness of the individual. When you see someone, when you know someone, when you get to know someone, you form a model or an idea in your mind about who this person is. But looking beyond those ideas and those projections, you arrive at the essence, the beingness of the individual, beyond their physical body, beyond their sense of self, and beyond any attributes or characteristics.